All right, continue. Now, you're here at a good spot if you missed yesterday because, or we ended at a good spot because we had just, the first island is now done, I think, pretty sure. Or the first area is now done. And we have since been teleported. We did the big stinky animal puzzle. And now here we are in this place. Where this guy's like, give me 10! Oh, or South Park. Yeah, Colorado's known for South Park, which is absolutely fine. Nope, not that. Caps lock. There we go. What up, D. Chris? Thank you for reading the rules.
Palo! Palo! Yo, Olay! Yo, Olay!
I'm just going to stand here and let them do this, whatever this is. Yep, that was the Riven box art. Hi. It's kind of weird how they, like, we're not going to put FMV in this because it looks shitty, but, like, it always looks shitty. It looks shitty in the old game. It looked out of place, completely out of place in the old game. So just put it in, man. Why go through the trouble of animating these characters? Just leave that shitty FMV in. Oh, it might not work in VR mode? Oh, yeah, you're probably right. That's probably one of the deals. Finally, someone from the Riven Discord community. Okay. Oh, sorry. Haven't seen it all, but I'd like to have a look at the areas as I stare at this dirt wall. How's this? Does this look good for you? Oh, I got an achievement. Arrive on Tay. Arrive on Tay's on day.
Katarina e now da saya ya palo. Yapa ay manay ya lepo. Milti sai. Bekaretere wira pe yelo kene falapo.
Slow down.
Tisai. Why te fulupe?
Oh.
Now Katarina ne. Wisi fa polo ya sepe yai.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to understand or retain any of that information. What? Go away, Baton. You trying to fucking kill me, dude? Oh, I didn't do that on purpose. Oh, shit. What have I done?
Ano, vai. Una sauce. Yan okay, je boek hem op.
I'm in the fucking book now.
Vrijdag, hoor. Doe je wheel.
Trap yourself in the trap book. Complete Riven. Hilarious. I mean, can I not? Are you kidding me? I can't like skip this? Harunting, I think firm handshakes is now kind of, we probably should come up with something else now. At this point in time, we're going to stop using that colloquialism, and we're gonna come up with something else. Also, the word champ, two-time, and the phrase "ya ya ya ya" have been put on a indefinite moratorium. Not ayaya, not ayaya. Is this some new TikTok thing? No, Guomi, it's if you don't know, good. Don't bother. I'm glad you don't know. Good job. Yeah, frankly, should not have been using those anyway, but welcome to the rest of us if you're only just up to speed now. Oh my God, they make you sit through this unless you want to Alt F4 the game. No, I accidentally opened the trap book and trapped myself inside the fucking thing, Isalga. It was a fucking noob trap and I fell for it. Fucking dicks. What if I continue? You don't save it after I trap myself, right? Okay, good.
Katrina e now da saya palo. Yapa ay manay yalepo.
Yapay na may ledepo.
Milti sai. Bekaretere wira pe yelo kene falapo. Tisai.
Burn these. Do not open them. Whatever you do, don't open them. God, I hope you can understand me. Please, don't open these books. They are dangerous. I repeat, whatever you do, He doesn't understand me, does he? Well, all right. Okay, what? Open the door. Hi. All right, you guys ready? Buckle the fuck up. All right. Usually I don't like having the mic in the shot, but I don't want to lean back. Or I don't want to lean too close. All right, here we go. Hold on. Oh, shit. 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 All right, here we go. I write quickly from my prison. Along with this journal, I've instructed Nayla to return the book that Moriarty, or Moisty, to return the book that the Moisty intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will wish to use it, though he will undoubtedly be suspicious. Once he is out of the way, you'll still need the combination to release me. I'm told he keeps it somewhere on his outpost on 233. Then I assume we're to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't attempt it before I'm released, Catherine. It's been 1 week since I linked to Riven, and I'm still reeling from the changes I've witnessed, even before my eyes could... Sorry, I'm done. I had to. It's been 1 week since I linked to Riven, and I'm still reeling from the changes I've witnessed. Even before my eyes could adjust, the smell of my homeland embraced me. The sweet salt air was instantly familiar, but the scene that soon resolved was not. As I stood there, struggling to make sense of what I was seeing, a violent clang surrounded, and bars appeared before me. Was it a clang, ping, tss, and then psh, psh, and then silence, ping, tang, win? It was then that I must have been darted from my memory after his cloudy. A Rivenese man, shabbily dressed in militaristic attire, was shouting something at me. He seemed to be attempting to speak Denis, but his grasp of the language was so poor that I could not make out his words. And then the world went dark. Many voices passed until at last I woke to a familiar face. Etty. After all this time, she's still as warm and kind as ever, and yet the years have clearly wounded her, as they've wounded everyone whose world became a prison when Gen was trapped here. Everything is tinged with pain and loss, even Etty's bright smile, though she does her best to hide it. A desperate urgency squelched by unuttered fears seethes beneath her cordial veneer. When Atris and I left Gen here, all those years ago, I was haunted by visions of what had become of my people, and how they might have come to suffer under his rule. But the injustices I imagined were nothing compared to the atrocities that have actually come to pass. The following is a chronicle of what I have learned, a record of all that has happened, should I no longer be here to tell it. The Moisty. It seems the confrontation that led to Gen's entrapment on Riven was witnessed by some of the Rivenese, but their interpretation of the event was skewed, no doubt due to Gen's overinflated view of himself. Atris and I had hoped that stripping him of his ability to link to other worlds might lead people to conclude that his claims of godhood were false, but it appears the opposite has come to pass. If Gen was a god, and we had vanquished him, then we must be greater gods. It was thus assumed that my absence was only temporary, and that I would surely return one day to set the world right again. Thus the Moisty, the name they adopted after Gen's disappearing, or disparaging use of the term, were born, sworn enemies of Gen and devotees of me. I had no inkling of this misconception about myself until 2 days ago, though in hindsight it makes perfect sense, given the way I've been treated. For their part, they naturally assumed an omniscient deity might be well aware of their own divine status, so there was no need to inform me. I only finally pieced it together during a recent underground gathering where they reenacted their version of the story of my life, a riveting tale that culminated with the confrontation between Atris, myself, and Gen at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated to such grandiose proportions that I found it hard at times to suppress my laughter And yet this myth has also given them the courage to stand against Gen, and the hope that they might someday be delivered from... Hello? Hi? Okay. What are we doing? What's happening? Hi? Okay. She just needs some love, apparently. I'm sorry. Was I not paying enough attention to you while I was doing my work that puts food in your mouth? Huh? Yeah? Get down. Come on. Come on. You're gonna pull my headphone cord out. There you go. All right. There, you can be right there. Okay. Also giving them courage to stand against Gen, and the hope that they might someday be delivered from the relentless inhumanities of his authoritarian rule. Even so, the fact that I am one who has been cast as their savior, an omnipotent being who would one day return to Riven, overthrow Gen, and lead them to a new paradise, is deeply unsettling. I would do anything to free my people from this hellish existence, but I am not who they think I am. How, though, can I dissuade them from this notion without also crushing their hopes? As Gen's power grew, so did the Moisty, and in order to evade his persecution, for he would wipe them all out in an instant if he could, they had to become more and more adept at concealing themselves. They make use of a network of caves that so far he has failed to discover, but I fear it is only a matter of time before they're found out. Secret passage to the rebel linking room. 3 Bolu must be lit. Okay. Further jeopardizing their existence is the fact that Moisty absolutely refused to sever their ties with those who have sided with Gen. Sephiroth Valentine, thank you for 20 months. The two factions thus live together in surprising harmony, their overarching sense of cultural unity appearing to outweigh the schism, at least for now. I heard today that Father and Enant were inducted into Gen's labor force. I so longed to see them, but a dimness shrouded Etty's face so abruptly when I asked of them that it left me hesitant to press the matter further. I must know the truth eventually, but I fear the news will not be good. From the moment of their inception, the Moisty have sought to disrupt Gen's plans at every turn, sabotaging his constructions, stealing from his precious stockpiles, and keeping an ever-watchful eye on his every move. They shroud themselves with dark coverings and delight in the fact that their enemies are often frightened by their wraith-like appearance and their almost preternatural ability to wreak havoc without detection or consequence. It was in the course of one of these forays that I was fortuitously rescued when I first linked to Riven. I shudder to think what might have become of me had that not been there. What are you doing, lady? What is going on here? What? Okay. Are you scared or something? What is going on? You forget how big you are. You are a large animal. Maybe she hates the word moist. I could be. Gotta get down though. Ow, ow, your claws are digging into my neck. Go on. Oh, maybe it's thundering? I don't know. Maybe we're having a summer thunder shower or something. I don't know. Let's see. It was in the course of one of these forays that I was fortuitously rescued when I first linked to Riven. I shudder to think what might have become of me had that scout not been there to intervene. Gen will certainly be hunting for me now, no doubt furious at his guard's failure to detain me. He must be even angrier, though, at the loss of the linking book he surely assumes I brought with me. That I was deceived into linking into Riven without a way back is a better yet fortunate fact, for it may well have meant the death of us. All had a path back to Denis fallen into his destructive hands. When he finally discovers that I came here empty-handed, he'll be angrier still. That is some consolation, at least. I have glimpsed the final breath of a dying age. A tiny blade cuts the void, the white hole divided. Again and again, dipped in black. The nib drips red, the art of genocide. Today I ventured above ground to see for myself what has become of the island. I hoped it wouldn't be as bad as the Moisty had reported. It was worse. Having lived with it for so long, the Rivenese have become inured to the steady decay around them. But I was devastated. As we wound our way through the underbrush, I found myself once again breathing in my youth. I found myself once again breathing in my youth, the ocean air transporting me back in a matter of seconds. Okay. But as my eyes again took hold, the warmth of those memories vanished, and I was left with nothing but numbness. We had reached a bluff that had not been there the last time I visited my home. Riven, which was once one island, had split into 5 distinct pieces that have since drifted apart at an astonishing rate. 4 of these have been claimed by Gen as his exclusive domain. Only those who have sworn their loyalty to him are ever allowed to access them. From my vantage point at the edge of the trees, I could see 3 of them, now blighted with Gen's monomaniacal constructions. These islands are closely guarded and pose great personal risk to the Moisty, though that hasn't kept them from doing whatever they can to thwart Gen's endeavors there. The 4th island I could not see, as it had crept away from to some distance, and now lies concealed by fog. The Moisty said that Gen originally governed from this small island, living and working in a protected space he built for himself atop the stump that remains where the great tree used to stand. The only surviving forest is located here, on the largest island, where the village also remains. This island was ostensibly intended to be the province of the people, but it too has been irrevocably marred by Gen's oppressive intrusions. Words fall, brittle brown leaves, masquerading as green, should never have held, lives both bloomed, and as yet unseeded. I feel nothing today. I am an outcast among outcasts, the diaspora of a dying world. Despite my repeated protestations, the Moisty continue to treat me differently, their desperate need precluding any discussion from the belief that I am some sort of messiah come to save them. They misconstrue my every move as a validation of their faith, whispering of how I walk the island bold and unafraid, mistaking my outrage at the island's devastation for bravery. But I am afraid, for I know something that the Moisty do not, the underlying reason for the island's accelerated decay. Gen wrote this world, and so it will fail, as all of Gen's ages ultimately fail. I must make the Moisty understand this, but I cannot talk to Eti. There were brief moments soon after my arrival when my divine status was forgotten, and I was simply Katran again, but they are almost non-existent now. There is one person, however, who seems immune to these fallacious notions. Neela. Her gaze has never faltered when I dared hint at the uncomfortable truth. I feel I could trust her to bear the full brunt of it. Gen is making books. How did I not know this until now? Atris and I knew. What up?
Hey, Zeke and chat.
Good to see a bunch of reviews. Thank you very much for the 2 months. Atris and I knew he would likely attempt it, as he adopted the paranoid practice of writing all of the necessary materials into his ages.
Feels 1990s, man.
What up? 129 for Spencer A. West. That A stands for awesome. Thank you very much. Good to see you again, brother. Always good to see you. And then Garbrandt with the 36. 3 years. Thank you for the resubs, guys. He's been exploiting the natural resources and the people of Riven as fodder for his mad pursuit to further his colonialist ideals. Thankfully, it sounds as if he's not yet succeeded. As painful as it's been, the fact that I've returned to Riven at this crucial juncture is fortuitous. The age is crumbling, my people are suffering, and if Gen succeeds in securing his freedom, other worlds will suffer the same. The Moisty are looking to me. I may only be mortal, but I have to do something. Oh look, there's this and that, and then this. This doesn't help me at all. Thanks. Great. The A stands for AO. She puts her name on her stuff. Cool. Yeah, I get it. It's been a It's been a long time since my last entry. There is much to tell. It was hard to recognize, but I found the Starfisher. It is located on what Gen refers to as his Temple Island, though the Moisty prefer to use the Rivenese word Alapo, which means water pool. They've thus taken referring to the void itself as Alateron, Pool of Stars. It is the very fissure that allowed Atris and me to escape this age without leaving a linking book behind us, though it has since been sealed with the skin of heavy iron. Several derelict devices from that time remain mounted to its surface, including a hatch with a windowed viewport, large telescope, and the mechanical lift that was used to install it. The combination to which was acquired by the Moisty long ago. Oh shit, we gotta write that down. We know what that is. Or at least, we probably do. Okay. So that first number is 4. Second number is 3. Third number is 1. Fourth number is 10? Oh, it's the steam machine. Right, okay. So they have each have individual digits. Okay. Fifth number is 6. And then it's 5. And that one is 8. 7. 4. 8. There we go. 4, 3, 1, 10, 6, 5, 8, 7, 4, 8. Booyah. Got it. In the early days, the Moisty briefly considered reopening the fissure. Thankfully, they decided against it. Had they attempted it back then, the results might well have been catastrophic. Were they to do so today, it would certainly mean the end of Riven. I am told that in the days immediately following Gen's confinement on Riven, he attempted to determine the feasibility of navigating the stars beneath the fissure, for he had seen the mist book fall from Atris' hands into the very same space. To this end, he sacrificed several poor souls, alleged transgressors of the law, by throwing them into the hatch so he could observe their fate. It is said that they did not die, but what becomes of them remains a mystery, and that original fissure is no longer alone. New ruptures have appeared in recent years at various locations around the islands. In some instances, the Moisty were able to glimpse the breaches before Gen and his minions moved in to contain them. Their descriptions support my suspicion that the forces that are tearing Riven apart are more than merely geological. More troubling, however, is that Gen is not simply containing these rifts, but is somehow using them to travel between the islands, and that he has also reportedly devised a way to harvest the energies from the expanse for some as yet unknown purpose. How like him to wantonly exploit, for his own selfish gain, that which he does not understand. The starfield beneath the fissure is not as it seems. It is a gentle space, as hospitable to life as a flowing river. That is how Atris described his brief time within the expanse before he blinked out, leaving his mist book adrift within it. He was never able to conclude upon its nature, but I cannot help but feel that there must be some greater pneuma behind it. Something I should have mentioned earlier. One of the colossal blades that appeared in the course of our escape from Riven, the great dagger that stands at one end of the fissure, has been adopted by the Moisty as the emblem of their struggle. They have their own explanation as to how it came to be, of course, but their choice is more apt than they know, as that dagger, along with the other blades, was a manifestation of my rage at the desecration that Gen had already wrought upon my world. I haven't told the Moisty that I wrote it into this age, as I fear they would only fuel their overestimation of me, but I can't deny it pleases me to have inadvertently provided them with such a fitting symbol for their cause. My limited encounter with Gen's followers have been discouraging. Whenever I have attempted to engage them, they fled from me. I heard an interesting tale from the Moisty last night, which may help to explain this. Soon after we trapped Gen on Riven, he claimed that it was he who had been responsible for the Great Blades summoning them as preemptively punitive reminder of the obeisance he expected. In the village circles, it is told that this act marked the beginning of a period of restitution, at the end of which, provided they had proven their devotion to him, they would be delivered into a new and better existence. I will continue my attempts to intervene on their behalf. The cage has finally failed. Gen is free. My sources have confirmed that Gen has managed to create a functional linking book. In fact, he had done so before my arrival, but kept his accomplishments so well hidden that only his closest acolytes were aware of it. In keeping with his callous regard for the worlds he creates, he has simply named this age 233. It is not yet known whether he has written others. I have also just learned that years ago, Moisty Scout managed to steal a book that was an early failure that Gen had intended to destroy. It was largely complete, but did not work. I wasn't told about it until now because they thought it was useless. Gen struggled for decades, but he could never get a conventional linking book to work. Then, one day, he began construction on a cumbersome mechanical solution, a complex array of devices designed to harness the energies of the starry expanse and use them to suppress his book's inherent flaws. The design phase was chaotic and often dangerous, and Moisty tell of tremendous explosions as Gen sought to contain and wield forces that he knew little to nothing about. But he is nothing if not determined, and eventually he was able to use this enormous crutch to link it to another age. I can't deny his brilliance, but it is an abominable solution, brutish and overwrought, and all but entirely unnecessary. I have studied the partially burned book that the Moisty took from him. Although he sought retribution for the affront, he appears to have been otherwise untroubled by the theft, no doubt assuming the book would be useless in the Moisty's hands. But I can see what they could not. The book may be yet salvageable. The age the book describes is wholly unsuitable as a home for the Moisty, but I think it can be modified. I will dream. Hit me, fuck you!
Hello, boss.
Thank you for the 34 months. All right, time for a drink. Okay. I've nearly finished writing the Moisty's age. The world, as described, is harsher and more desolate than they are used to, but they should be able to sustain themselves there. But we'll need a second book. Gen has been spending most of his time on 233 lately, so the danger is less, but getting into his lab will still be difficult. The coming collapse weights the air, blurring my vision both day and night. We must act soon. Success! We have secured a second book.
Zeke kiss.
Hell yeah! Thank you, Adderdated, for the 56 months. Okay, let's see. Success, we have secured a second book. Though I worry now that Gen will miss it and deduce our plans before we're ready, the descriptive book I prepared as a refuge for the rebels is useless, unless I can find a way to correct its inherent flaws. Gen's massive machine mainly functions to manipulate the energies within the expanse. It serves its purpose, but its excess seems unwarranted. The Rivenese have long used crystalline substrates as an elegant means to manipulate light. If I could just find the right material. Last night's dreams have delivered me a perilous plan. I will write this substance into the new Moisty Age. If we could temporarily access Gen's apparatus, we could use our book to link to this new age and search for the crystal. Someone would then have to carry the book back to safety. The link was made. Once the link was made, if it fell into Gen's hands, all would be lost. When Gen links to 233, one of his acolytes always remains to shut down the device. We'll have to get to him before he can do so, which means we'll only have one chance before they're alerted to our presence. Everything is ready. I have written the material into the new age, and I have prepared the second linking book as a return path to Riven. Of course, it too suffers the same deficiencies as all of Gen's books, so it won't work unless it's augmented. Once I'm in the new age, I'll have to locate the crystal and adapt it to heal the gateway image, which should render the book functional. I can then use the second linking book to return to Riven with more of this material. It's risky, but if it all goes well, the Moisty and any others we can convince to join them will finally have an escape. I can't help but laugh at the absurdity of this plan. I sound like Atris. Should I fail to return, it will likely mean the end of my life, but my only real fear is for my people. Everyone assures me that they have complete faith that I will accomplish my task and lead them to a better world. That's the fulfillment of the prophecy, after all. But underneath, they are just as tense and fearful as I am. What will become of them if I do not return? Will they perish here on Riven, or attempt to follow me through this new book to an unknown fate? I don't know what to tell them. Against all odds, it is done. We have already evacuated most of our members to this new age, which the Moisty have named Tay. The world is more beautiful than I anticipated, so I am pleased. The Rivenese have been liberated at last. They stand beneath the open sky, unafraid, dazzled by their freedom. They are happy. But there's still much to be done. The age is still vulnerable. The only way to completely protect it from Gan is to destroy the book once everyone is safely in Tay. I'm hesitant to bring this up with the Moisty until they've had a chance to acclimate themselves to the new world, as it would mean they would be forever exiled from the only home they've ever known. Nor am I eager to sever my own connection and my only path back to my life and my family on Mist. But for the greater good, it must be done. For the moment, we're safe, but our activities could arouse Gen's suspicions at any moment. We cannot delay. I will return to Riven tomorrow to resume my attempts to persuade the remaining holdouts to join the others in Tay. For now, though, I must rest. Done. Good God. They just dump the text on you all at once. One big fucking chunk. Shit! Shit! Shit!
We did it.
We did it! Thank you very much, Spencer. And I think my dogs are just farting it up in here. Good Lord. They usually don't do this, but like when Mom's gone, they just come in here and just let fucking loose. I was gonna make a joke about this guy, like, where's the giant pizza, bud? But it seemed like too dumb a joke to make, even though I eventually ended up making it anyway. Well, I went all the way back. Oh my God, it's gonna be another one of those like beginning puzzles where it's like, well, we transported you to a new land. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, this is a... Okay. He just lets me down. Now I get it. Reading was what I did when I was in trouble and couldn't play video games. I know, right? Wait a minute. I'm not supposed... I don't go back there, do I? I guess I do. Oh, that's right. I have a new code. Okay. Oh, Vincent redeemed. Add a sound sample to the board. What shall it be? What are we losing? We're losing... Let's see. What's the newest one? Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Oh, fuck you. God damn it. Go XLR. Gotta reload you. Well, you all know what the most recent one is.
Oh, Piggy Wiggy! Piggy Wiggy, Piggly Wiggly!
That's so stupid and bad. All right, this is the oldest one.
You're an inanimate fucking object!
All right, goodbye, inanimate object. Hello.
It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist.
Little Archer there for you. Hold on, let me pump that volume up a little bit.
It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist.
Beautiful. Love it. All right. Little bit of Archer for you. Good replacement. Okay. We'll call that moist pie. There you go. Moist pie. You have to think for a second if it's Archer or Bob's Burgers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's John Benjamin. He's always himself whenever he voice acts, usually. All right, there it is, redeemed. Saved to the profile. Saved again. Let's save it twice. There you go. Okay. Shall we head back and put that new code into the thing? No, it's a good voice. Don't get me wrong, Double Taco. I agree. It is a good voice. Oh, right. I forget. There's nothing out here. Dude, I said down. Shit. Shit. Shit.
Moist sticky toffee pudding.
What is happening here? There, now it's going. That thing is fucking finicky. Mr. Pearl, thank you for the 30 months. Moist, sticky toffee pudding. Mmm. Yummy. Pam is the best Archer character. She's close. She's close. It's either her or Carol Cheryl. I love me some Carol Cheryl. Okay. Where's the nearest? Oh my God. Okay. Turn around. Oh, Steam Summer Sale starting in 22 hours. Awesome. Episodes where Archer gets addicted to fucking Pam, yeah. They are great, yeah. It's actually, Twizzle Sticks, it's actually a toddler. And the only reason why I make that distinction is because toddler's a funnier word. Oh, I want to go here. I think. I don't know where the closest, like, transporter fucking dome is. No, I just love that every time Carol Cheryl gets choked by something, she gets like She just fucking gets an orgasm. That's just great. Okay. Going up, sir. Watch your step, sir. Would you rather bang Cheryl or Lana? God, Cheryl would be fucking scary. I gotta have to go with Lana. Cheryl would be fucking, like, don't stick your dick in crazy, like, and don't stick your dick in actual insanity. This one is Jungle, and Jungle is the snake eye. Okay. Yeah, how about fuck, marry, kill? Pam, Carol, and Lana. Okay, so we have to go back to the original, which is that one there. Okay. Yeah, if you kill Cheryl by strangling her, yeah, she'll be good. She'd welcome it. Yeah, sploosh, but like with semen. So I guess also sploosh. I gave my answer. What's yours? Yeah, I mean, I probably same as yours there, Rod. Yeah, fuck, marry, and kill Cheryl, then you're uber rich. Yeah, good point. That is a good point. Why'd I do it this way? This is the long way. I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupider than you. Dude, I fucking miss C-Lab. That show was fucking bonkers and I loved it. And they had a catchy theme song. I would sing that theme song just like randomly here and there. Yeti Elder, you highlighted your blank message. Good job, idiot. Way to waste your money. I'm just kidding. You're not wasting it. You spent it on me. So that's not a waste. But I will waste it. All right. Ready for this? Here we go. There we go. 4, 3, 1, 10, 6. Oh, fuck. And they're all... Okay. So 4 is... that. 3 is the K. Four, 3, 1, which is just the line up and down. 10 is the half circle at the bottom. There we go. 6 is the window. There we go. 5 is just a line straight across. There we go. 8 is the K with a line. Seven is half circle on the left of the line. That. Okay. 4, another 4, which is the square on the side, or the rectangle on the side. There we go. And 8, K with a line.
Each month bring me closer to insanity, but hell, at least I'll have great company. Thanks for the countless hours of entertainment, brother.
You're welcome, Rand. Thank you very much for the 30 months. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I just end the game again on accident? Oh, what'd I do? Oh no. Oh no. It's fine. It's probably fine. Hey! There he is!
There isn't much time.
Where's Catherine? Don't look at that book!
The book is empty. I don't understand.
You never did.
Father.
Father, I am no longer your father because you are no longer my son.
He shot him with an airsoft? Phew. No, the trap book, no! He threw away our only means of killing the guy. Did I get the bad end?
I don't know what you thought you were doing, but thank you. I finally am free.
Oh, it is a bad end. Oh, summoned Atlas premature artist Atris prematurely. Yeah. So that's the second ending. You really, guys, you really got to put in a way to fucking skip these credits. You really do. I hope I can just continue from my teleport here. No, I didn't open the book again. I opened the rift too quickly. I'm not positive as to what I'm supposed to do. I forget. Like, I need to trap him in the book. Yes, I love blueprints. I can't wait for the full game to come out. Yeah, I have to find Catherine. Is she still imprisoned? So I gotta go to the prison island then? Oh, fuck. I have to go to, wait, I have to go to area 233? So you're saying I have to go back to where I was before? Zeplos, thank you for the prime sub.
Hail, Berserker!
Thank you, Zeplos. We have to go back to the island, Kate. No, I'm not playing it on stream, BXN. I'm playing it while I'm on my staycation, which starts tomorrow. I'm gonna heal up my vocal cords by not talking, hopefully for a week, or talking as little as possible for a week. And so I will be back on July 3rd. Prison, there we go. Prison is the sideways eye. That one. Every time you yell during Elden Ring, you have to pause for an hour and come back. I'll never finish it! I know, it's a lonely time when Mom's not here. You're gonna have to put up with me for a week, Bubba. Just me. That's gonna be rough for both of us. Good news is, though, you can lay in bed with me. That's what I'm going to be doing most of the time. Oh, no, not that. Oh, yeah, there's also, I forgot, there's also this puzzle that I don't. I don't know the answer to yet. Did I just go to the fucking jungle island? I did, didn't I? I did. Motherfuck. No, this is the prison island. That's the prison up there. No, I'm right. I'm right. Oh, this is the, you use the telescope to see that the last thing. What the fuck am I looking at? Why is there an interactable thing down there? Yeah, because this is the #1 thing. Oh my god, it's on the fucking side. I hate you so much. This is the one we couldn't ever see. There it is. The one we brute force sort of guessed at. Did you check for bees? Get it, that's the right one.
You're back.
Yes, I am.
Time is running out.
Okay.
You have to free me. The combination is hidden somewhere in Gen's outpost in H233, so you'll have to trap him to get it.
Okay. How the fuck do I get to H233? Is it in? It must be in his study somewhere, I'm guessing. Oh, god damn it! So stupid they make you go all the way over there to fucking stop the thing. They should just have a fucking press your luck button right next to the dome. Heavy like a Tyson blow to the dome. Is that Cypress Hill? Oh, Bloodhound Gang, okay. With Vanilla Ice or Rob Bloodhound Gang and Rob Van Winkle together on this track, right? I think I remember that. All right, to the jungle, I think, right? Or wait, no. The jungle or the water temple? The water temple is where his study is. All right, who's been helping me? Harunting, you've been helping me. Which one do I go wander around in? The water temple where his lab is, or the jungle temple? Yeah, the water temple. Okay. It's the goo? I'm trying to remember the goo. Well, you didn't say jungle. If it was jungle, you would have said so. You've been there but missed the upper part of it. You're still not helping me, Hunting. There's only 5 places I can go. Or the dude stole your ride. They're back. Mom and Viss are back. So I know I think I know what you're talking about, but like it's one of those like rail cart docks where I was like, hey, get back here, get back here. But I don't fucking for the life of me remember what island that was on. Now this isn't where he stole it. Oh, hi.
Did you not smell the enormous shit behind you?
Oh, was there a shit?
There's such a big shit. We walked in the house and it's like it's in the back.
Hold on. So there was a shit. Hold on. Let me see this shit. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they one of them took a giant wet shit on the bathroom floor mat. So I wasn't. Remember when I was sniffing? I took off my headphones so I could smell better. Someone did take a shit in the bathroom. A pile of wet shit.
Shit! Shit!
Thankfully, it was on the bath mat, so we can just pick up the bath mat and take it, you know, clean that or throw it away or whatever. But goddamn. Yeah, weird. So I wasn't. I'm glad I wasn't losing my mind. That's nice. They haven't shit in the house in years, like literally. It's been a couple of years since they pooped in the house, and I don't like. It's just they were just mad that mom was gone, I think, and they were just being pissed off, and the only way they know how. Yeah, we talked about that. Average Cal. We talked about that. Islands of Insight is free for the next 24 hours on Steam.